Hello lovers, and welcome back to day 16 of our 4-week workout series. Today we have an ab and a core day. No equipment is necessary for this workout, so you can do it wherever you are, but we're going to try to make it a little bit more challenging than last week. However, no matter your fitness level, no matter where you are, I'll be offering levels for everybody. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with a march here. Arms above your head, bringing your knee into your chest. This is where the energy comes. This is where we start to get in the zone. Your brain is probably recognizing this at this point, that we are ready to go. We are locked in. So see if you can focus on engaging your core here, on focusing on what you want this workout to bring you today. So we're focusing on engaging your core through the entire workout. And this is about finding a strong center in both your body and your mind. So see if you can clear your mind here. Set some intentions for the day as we're shooting energy up to the ceiling. And we're going to go ahead and be here for 3, for 2, and 1. Good, bring it down. We're finding a wide leg squat with our feet just slightly wide on shoulder width distance. That tailbone tucked under and your toes pointed out. Drop down into a seat here, keeping your chest tall and proud. I just have to mention that as I'm filming this, it just turned 4:44. So this is gonna be a good freaking workout. So squeezing at the top, keeping your shoulders rolled down and back. Really focus on pushing through your heels here to engage your glutes, finding a strong squat here. Good. And we're gonna be here for 3, for 2, and last one. Let's turn it into a parallel squat. Feet are gonna be just about shoulder width distance, toes facing forward, drop it down into a seat here. Continuing to push through your heels as you reach the top. Pretend there's a string from the top of your head pulling up. So you're nice and tall at the top and not shoving those hips forward. That's gonna hurt that lower back, but if you're squeezing at the top, thinking about being tall rather than thinking about squeezing too far forward, that's really gonna help you find a burn right where you want to feel it. So we're focusing on those quads, pushing through, and we're here for 3, good, for 2, and last one before we drop it down to the mat. Dropping into a tabletop here. I want you to start checking with how you're feeling. Roll your shoulders down and back. Moving into some cat-cows. You're going to exhale as your spine arches up. Take in this moment. Allow yourself to relax. And inhale, thinking about all the moments of the day that led you up to this point. Being so grateful that you have the time to be here. Being grateful to yourself that you made the freaking time to be here. Let's be so real. Nobody has time for this. We've got busy freaking lives, but you made the choice to be here. This is all you right now. You're the one changing your world. You are the one keeping those promises. Go ahead and find whatever rotation here works best for you. From here, drop down onto those forearms. We're finding a plank to challenge us right off the bat. Checking with those shoulders, keeping them strong, pressing through the ground. Your hips are going to be squeezing here with those glutes, shoulders, hips, and ankles all in a line. Try to see if you can pull in your belly button to your spine here to make sure you're engaging all parts of your core. And we're just gonna be here for a juicy second, okay? Focusing on waking up these muscles, engaging them, firing them up, getting them ready for a beautiful, wonderful day. Again, I'm so excited that you showed up for yourself. Again, we are, what did I say, 16 days in. That is an accomplishment, okay? Rise up onto those arms, keeping that form here, squeezing those glutes. And we're gonna roll the shoulders down and back, engage here as you drop these knees to the ground. So don't quite touch them on the ground. We're just doing little drops here. So you're not touching the ground, but you're hovering really close and then squeezing back at the top. Really challenging the functionality of your core here. Continue to focus on bringing the belly button to your spine. You can squeeze up to your pelvic floor if that's helpful. And we're gonna be here for 3, 4, 2, good job you guys. We're starting off with a nice quick burn. And 1, I want you holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, good job, 6, 5, 4, feeling so proud of yourself, 3, 2, 1, we're dropping it back. Let's get into the next part of this ab series quick. get that effective burn in and send you on your way. So we're laying, finding yourself on your back. We're starting with a nice and gentle march with those toes on the ground, engaging your core. Bring that leg up to tabletop and drop it down. So you're meeting your toes at the bottom. Focus on those toes, making sure we're not putting weight on them. So even when it's touching the floor, see if you can keep it hovering just the tiniest amount, like barely touching the ground here. If you need to place it on the ground, that is absolutely an option as well. Take whatever works for you here. This is just a nice gentle movement, getting this core warmed up. If you have lower back issues, feel free to seal your lower back into the ground here. Otherwise, you're welcome to find a healthy arch, but that core is still engaged. Now to add a little bit on, let's raise this head up, engaging this core, shoulders and neck off the ground, and we are here for just a few more movements before you raise up onto your forearms. All right, and we're here for 3, good job. For 2, engaging your core, breathing through, and 1. Find yourself up on your forearms. Bring these knees up into tabletop. We're reversing this movement. So here I still want you to be able to focus on engaging your lower core, and this position is very helpful. If you're someone who struggles with engaging your deep core here, this is really nice to be able to just focus on your core. Again, drawing your belly button into your spine, focusing on engaging all of these muscles, feeling so proud of yourself for being here, for strengthening your muscles day after day. Keep your shoulders down and back. Keep this posture so strong. Amazing, starting to feel that burn. She's starting off a little gentle, but we're here for 3. Good, for 2, and 1. Switching these legs up into the air. We're gonna find some pointed toes as you drop one leg and back up and switch. You're welcome to speed up this movement so it's more of a switching movement. Otherwise, you can meet me at the top and then meet me at the bottom. Whatever speed works for you. All that matters is at the bottom, you're trying not to touch the ground. You're trying to keep this movement fluid and up in the air. If you need to take it to a 45-degree angle, if you're someone who struggles with back pain, if you're feeling a little bit of clicking in your back, and you need to find just a 45-degree angle, that is perfectly fine as well. But I want you to focus on bringing this core in with strength here. Good. And we're continuing to find these movements. Again, if you'd like to speed this up here, absolutely be my guest. We're here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Now we're pulsing with this right leg. Good, pulsing here. Again, checking in with yourself. How's your posture? How are these legs doing? Are we engaging that core? Good, focus on bringing that in. Focus on being so proud of yourself during this workout, cheering yourself on. Switch for me here, we're pulsing with that left leg. Good, keeping that right leg in the air, using your core to bring this leg up and down. Fantastic, feeling this burn. Go ahead and be here for 3, for 2, and 1. Legs up to meet each other. Exhale, draw your core in. Check back in with your posture. Lower down as slowly as you can, letting gravity pull you, letting yourself resist against this gravity. Again, if you've got lower back injuries or any issues here, feel free to just take it down to a 45-degree angle. Otherwise, we are lowering as low as you can go without touching the ground here and bringing it back up with a strong core. Good. And doing so good. I feel like this burn creeps up so quick. I love finding these strong movements that make your body just feel so good. Make your body feel so alive, make you feel so connected, and leave you feeling so energized. We're gonna be here, good, for 3 and 2. I'm so proud of you guys for sticking with me. And last one here, we're gonna meet at the top and draw down one more time for a pulse. Good, drawing in that core. Here for 10, 9, 8, good, 7, 6, 5, doing so good, you guys. 4, 3, stick with me if you can. 2, 1, good. Go ahead and draw those legs up to your chest. Find a seat and make your way onto your back here. We're lifting your neck and shoulders off the ground. Focus on engaging your core here and pretend you have an apple between your chin and your chest. So make sure there is space, eyes to the sky, pulling up with your chest, not in towards your body. So really finding healthy movement here to protect your neck. And bring these legs up, stretching your right leg out for a single leg stretch, and then switching to extend your left leg. So finding this fluid movement here, continuing to have that core engaged. You're welcome to have your hands out towards your legs to help balance you out. You're welcome to have them reaching towards the sky for a bit more of a challenge, or up by your ears if you're feeling a little spicy today and you want to challenge these muscles even more. So if you'd like to have your hands behind your head, assist lifting up a little bit, ease that tension on your neck, you are more than welcome to. Keep those shoulders rolled away from your ears and your shoulders lifted off the ground. Good, we are finding this strong movement through your core. Let your abs do the work here. Feel how juicy this is. Continue to extend here. And we're gonna pulse in 3, in 2, and 1. Switch one more time for me to pulse that right leg to the ground, engaging that core, drawing your belly button to your spine. Your neck and shoulders are still off the ground. If you need to find movement back onto the ground, laying down, releasing that a little bit. If that's helpful for you, if that's more comfortable for you, do what you need to in this moment. Take what movement works for you. Extending that left leg. As you pulse here, you're welcome to make an S sound. That helps bring your belly button to your spine. Engage the muscles you need to engage. Again, you're welcome to bring any movement through those arms, whatever feels most comfortable for you, and drop it down. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock it side to side, keeping your neck and shoulders off the ground. I want you switching here. You're welcome to have your hands forward to balance you out a little bit more. If you'd like more of a challenge, raise them in the sky. If you're feeling crazy, bring them out here to really, really challenge your core. Engaging here, keeping your mind clear. We are in this moment. You are connected with your body. Again, if this is too much for your lower back, you're welcome to just find a 45-degree angle, whatever works for your body. If you'd like to rest your leg on the ground in between, or just find them together and drop slowly, whatever works for you. You can have your hands behind your head. You can take whatever motion serves your body best. I just want you feeling this burn with us. I want you challenging yourself, seeing if you can do more than last week, or if your body is calling you to be kind this week, or if your body is calling you to challenge yourself again. Whatever works for you. Let's drop down really quick. Bring those legs into your chest. Forward, right back up, shoulders and neck off the ground. We're dropping here, slow and controlled, bringing those abs in as you drop and bring it up to the top. Focus on letting yourself resist gravity, finding juicy movement, sculpting out this core on both the lowering and the lifting of this movement. If you need to have your neck back down on the ground for a moment, you are more than welcome to find that, or meet us back up top. Good, we are squeezing up here, and we're just here for a few more motions. Again, lower back issues, seal your back into the ground, just find a 45-degree angle. Make this your freaking workout. Good, we are here for 3, and lift, and 2 more. You guys are absolutely killing it, but don't kill me because we're pulsing in just a second here. Find one more at the top, and we are down for a pulse here for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, good, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Draw those knees into your chest. We're super close to being done with these pulses. But we're gonna be back to challenging both sides. So bring your head, neck, and shoulders off the ground. We're gonna find this familiar movement, but here you're finding little circles at the bottom to your right, challenging your muscles, challenging the control here. Good, really, really starting to feel that burn, starting to feel those abs of absolutely freaking steel. And reverse this movement. Focus on keeping your core strong. Focus on keeping that chin off of your chest, eyes to the sky here. Switch legs for me. We're rotating outwards to your left with these legs. Every single second you're here is a win. Every single second that you are joining me here, engaging your core, you are keeping a promise to yourself. Rotate, switch those movements. Focus back on that core. Draw your belly button in to your spine. Re-engage there for 3, for 2, and 1. Knees to your chest. Good job, you guys. Give yourself some love. Take a moment to just breathe and be proud of this movement before we move into the next set. We're making it through this workout so quick. We're gonna lay back down one more time. Neck and shoulders are off the ground. I keep saying one more time. Every time I say one more time, disregard. It's never one more time. Knees up to a tabletop, finding this position here. Again, drawing your core into engage, and you're going to be here. We're doing hundreds. I never count. I just make you sit here until I don't want to sit here anymore. But you're bouncing these arms here, challenging your core, kind of distracting yourself with these arms, but it also adds a really nice shoulder movement, and it challenges that core in a great way. If you'd like to find your arms out here for a bit more of a challenge, be my guest. This is a very nice little modification that just ups the burn a little bit here, but you're welcome to stay here. You're welcome to drop these shoulders back down to the ground. Wherever you find the most burn, wherever you find the most comfort here. Again, there's a really nice blend of challenging yourself and being kind to yourself. Whatever is calling to you today, your body is just happy to be up and moving. It's just happy to participate. We're gonna be here for 10, for 9, good, 8, 7, engage that core, 6, 5, embracing that burn, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1, bring it back down. We are living for this ab burn. If you're finding these movements easier and easier, my guy, you are getting stronger and stronger, and I'm proud of you. Moving into a bicycle crunch, neck and shoulders are off the ground one more time. Roll your shoulders down and back, and through this movement, as you bring your knees up near your chest, I want you to focus on reaching with your shoulders, not your elbows. So your elbows are gonna try to stay in a neutral line here. Try not to bend your elbow in. This motion is about your obliques. It's about engaging your core. It's about reaching through those muscles and working the muscles that we're really trying to target here. So those obliques are really gonna support your sides. They're going to help lock in your core to keep you strong, keep your center healthy. We're really carving out these muscles here for one last juicy burn. We've got some pulses here in just a second. I want you here for 5, for 4, draw your spine and your belly button together for that strong core, for 2, and 1, drop it down for just a second. Your left leg is extended, not quite touching the ground here. Again, seal that lower back into the ground if you need to. You're pulsing here for 16, 15, 14. I know we're pulsing for a lot this time because I really want you guys to feel this. I really want you to challenge yourselves here. I think we're at 10, 9, 8, 7, drop it down if you need to, but try to stick with me. 5, I think, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That was a beautiful little exercise there, and now I'm out of breath. But listen, every time that I count and skip a number, you just have to go back and do it again. That's the deal. All right, we're switching to the other side. We're here for 16, 15, maybe Bethany can count one of these times, 14, 13, 12, 11, I think we're about to blast off. Oh dear, I think we're at 9, 8, count with me here, 7, 6, engage that core, 5, 4, 3, if you're still alive and breathing, good job, 2, and 1, bring it in. I promise to never make you do that again, except for the legs. We have one more week. Take a moment to give yourself some love, some appreciation. Now this is the moment where I tell you to think about the 3 things that you manifested, the 3 things you're calling into your life that we did on day 1 that you're looking forward to in 2024. This is your moment to call it into your life, bring those to the forefront of your mind. Find a side plank here with me. So shoulders are going to be stacked with your elbow here. Your shoulders will be right above that elbow. Your hips are finding a line to the ceiling, and that core is absolutely on fire. It is squeezing, it is engaging. Your glutes are supporting you here, squeezing to high heaven. You're welcome to have your feet stacked here. You're welcome to have one in front. You're welcome to find a supported side here, dropping this knee down, whatever is calling to you, whatever is serving you, but we are staying here, pushing strong through your shoulder, finding this strong core, this strong center. We're gonna be pulsing up here for 10, good, for 9, keeping those hips stacked, for 8, for 7, feeling that supporting oblique working so hard, for 5, for 4, for 3, keep your chest proud, for 2, and 1, good, drop it down here. We're switching to the other side, finding your left forearm pressing into the ground. Again, engaging through that shoulder. Your feet are coming together as you lift up to the top. You're always welcome to find a supported side plank here, but take a moment to check in with your hips, that they're drawing a straight line to the sky like you are being inserted straight into a toaster here. We are so straight. Those glutes are so squeezed. No one could fit a little quarter in there if they tried. So we're finding strength through that shoulder, engaging here, keeping that chest open, drawing your spine and your belly button together to find a strong and engaged center. Breathing here through this movement. Again, connecting with those affirmations, connecting with the manifestation you are calling in from day one. You've been focusing on that for 16 whole days. Let's pulse up for 10, for 9, good, for 8, feeling that oblique supporting you, for 6, for 5, tap on it if you have to feel it going on there, for 3, for 2, woo, there we go, and 1. What a fun little movement. Let's bring it in to a plank here. And now that your core is all fired up, this plank is gonna feel even better because we know what the vibe is. We've got everything locked and loaded. You're always really welcome to find your knees in this position, but make sure that your knees, your hips, and your shoulders are all in a line, continuing to challenge your core. Otherwise, squeeze those glutes more than anyone's ever squeezed their glutes in their whole dang life. Shoulders are pressed through into your elbows, pressing into the ground here. If you'd like to find a bit more of a challenge, feel free to rock back and forth here. But again, try to find a flat, strong form here. If I'm balancing a balancing a book on your back, who's balancing where? Doesn't matter, because we are focused on this movement. If you'd like to add a little bit more of a challenge, again, I give you guys variations as these weeks get harder. As they go up, you're welcome to find a bit of a climb here. Alternating, make sure your shoulders are getting all of the love here. Good, and you're welcome to continue on with those or stay here with us. And you're dipping side to side, all of us together in unison. Think about all the random people watching this that are dipping their hips with you. Isn't that freaky? Crazy, I know, but keeping that core tight, thinking about how excited you are to show up tomorrow, thinking about how freaking excited you are for the strong core that you're building. 4, 3, good, 4, 2, and 1. Dropping it back before we have one last movement. We're gonna find a few mountain climbers, then we're gonna stretch it out, we're gonna breathe it out, and you're gonna be done for today. So back up on these shoulders, and again, if you like to find a fist on the ground, that's gonna be kinder to your wrists here. Either way, roll those shoulders down and back, bring those shoulder blades into your spine, finding a strong line here. And as we are bringing your knees up to your chest, try and see if your knees can be the only thing moving. Try to stabilize the rest of your body. Just visualize stabilizing everything else to let your core do the work. So try to pull up with your core rather than launch with your toes. So it's really easy to let your toes be the one to find momentum here, but try to see if you can get your core to do the work. And if you'd like to take this option into turning into your obliques to bring your left knee to your right elbow, that's perfectly fine as well. We're here for 10, for 9, for 8, squeezing your core for 6. I think we can skip to number for 3, 2, 1, I'm done here. Woo! We did it, we're doing so good. Let's stretch it out. Bring it into a child's pose here. Good, letting that heart rate come down, feeling those endorphins, letting this workout serve you. Good, bring it back up. Pushing onto your hands, drop it down, keep those elbows close as you find a gentle cobra here. Breathing in and exhale. Find one more breath here. And exhale. Drop your neck. Bring it back up, engage your core as you find maybe a cat-cow here. Whatever is calling to you. But meet me in a seated position here. I'm proud of you guys for creating a community where we can all feel so safe in this movement, or you can bring yourself back to a moment of centeredness, a moment of peace, a moment of moving your body with so many other beautiful individuals. Let's find one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly here. Roll your shoulders back and down, release the tension. You're still in this little bubble. And we're gonna inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Letting that heart rate come down and hold. 3, 2, 1. Keeping that straight posture and exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Reflecting as you inhale on all the days that you've showed up for yourself this month. And hold. 3, 2, 1. Reflecting on the changes you exhale in your mind, in your body, in your mood, and hold. 3, 2, 1. And continue the rest of this breathing on your own as you reflect on other areas in your life where you can find gentleness, where you can find calmness. 2024 is the year that we are calm and kind to ourselves. And slowly open your eyes. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, for doing a juicy little core workout with me, and I will see you tomorrow. I love you.